Hey guys, what is up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review, and today we're going to take a look at NECA's Halloween 2 Ultimate Michael Myers figure. I've had this guy for quite a long time now. I do believe I pre-ordered it because Halloween 2 is one of my favourite slasher films, and Michael Myers is definitely... He's either my favourite slasher icon or my second favourite. I can't decide between him and Jason, but I knew I had to get this figure as soon as they announced it. So I have had him for a while, and I really wanted to just take a closer look at him. Halloween 2 was definitely one of my favourite slasher films, or is one of my favourite slasher films. After rewatching the first Halloween, I don't know what one I prefer, and I mean, out of all the Friday the 13th and that as well, it's now really hard to rank what slashers are my favourite. But as I said, Halloween 2 is definitely up there in probably my top 5. I just like the kills in it and the way it continues off from the first one. And I don't know why I like Michael Myers so much, but I do just love him as a character. I mean, he's just scary. I don't know. I do just love Michael Myers. And I am longing for NECA to make an ultimate figure of the first Halloween Michael Myers, but who knows if they will or not. I do have is it 2018? Was that when the remake came out? I can't even remember now. It feels like yesterday, but I'm sure it was now a couple years ago that film came out, and I do have the figure for that. And we'll look at him in the future on the channel. It is an amazing figure, and I'm sure this one will be too. I have just realised there is a bit of, don't know, a bit of the artwork's ripped off here around the box, which I hadn't noticed before. But it's quite small, not too big a deal. I do have Michael displayed like this, so he is in the box, because as I've said before on the channel, I love these NECA window box displays. It just is a good way to display all the accessories as well as the figure, and you always get nice artwork as well. So looking at the box, this is the front. We've got Halloween 2, the DVD artwork here, or the Halloween 2 poster, and then Ultimate Michael Myers down at the bottom. This is the side of the box. We've got NECA down at the bottom, Halloween 2, that same image. Same on this side, and then on the back you've got lots of product images. So you've got Michael, where we've seen at the end of the film, he's got blood dripping from his eyes, and he's waving his arm recklessly trying to get Laurie and Dr. Loomis, and you've got a close-up shot here. The pumpkin opens up, so it does come with the pumpkin. The Ben Tramer head sculpt, and some more product images here. So really cool back of the box. I will say I did cut the tag off, and I've done it quite sloppily, to be honest. I could have done that a lot better, but I cut the hanging hook off so it could fit in my display. So that is the box. I've shown you the inside as well. I'll just quickly show you that artwork again, and we'll get Michael Myers out of the box and have a closer look at him. Another thing I just quickly wanted to add was, in the box here, in the background, you've got this hospital setting, which is really nice. Got that image of the hospital where the movie mainly took place, so that's another cool wee touch. So here we have Michael out of the box, and he does just look fantastic. Really love this look, and I just want to quickly show off this accessory because it is great. It's a pumpkin, as you can see. However, it does open up and it has this skull to reveal inside, and I think that is really cool. I can't remember if that's what happens in the opening credits of the film. I'm sure it is something like that, but it is a great accessory nonetheless. And then you've got these two head sculpts as well. So here we have Michael Myers with the blood dripping out his eyes, and I think that looks great. The blood's really realistic. You've also got the wee dot here where he gets stabbed with that syringe in the movie, so the attention to detail, once again, on these NECA figures are fantastic. They never let you down with these figures, and here's the Ben Tramer head. which of course Ben Tramer sports these Michael Myers mask and gets does he get run over and then the car explodes or something? It's a bit mental, but once again a good wee accessory to have. And then I'm going to put Michael back in the box, so I've not bothered taking these out because it's got sellotape and all that around it, and I just want to keep them in place. But as you can see, he's got a hammer, a nice big knife, which you can't have a Michael Myers figure without a knife. You've got the syringe I was talking about, you get stabbed in the neck, and he's also got the scalpel here. And the attention to detail in these accessories are once again amazing. You can even see that knife's got a serrated edge. Hammer's a bit plain, but I mean it looks like a hammer, what else can you expect? Those syringes and the scalpel really have great detail. NECA have just smashed this. And here's the alternative hands he's got as well, so you can slot those accessories in those different hands, as you can see. So yeah, great range of accessories with this NECA figure. I'm really happy with it. And we'll just take a closer look at Michael and really get into the detail of the actual figure, because once again, it is just impressive and you can't complain when it comes to these NECA horror figures. So we'll start with the head sculpt. This is just the generic Michael Myers mask, and I'm fairly happy with it. I think it does accurately represent the movie. When I rewatched the first one, I have to say the first one is always my favourite Michael Myers mask. I don't think you can go wrong. I think it looks classic. This one looks a bit chubby, if I'm being honest. It's a bit bloated in that first one. Yeah, I don't know. It is just my favourite, that first movie mask. So that's why I would really like NECA to make a first Halloween figure. I also really like the H20 Halloween mask. That would probably be my second favourite. And then, yeah, I really like this mask as well. Now, what I really like in this figure are the gunshots. So, at the end of the first Halloween film, Dr. Loomis, as he constantly says, every time I watch the film, it's stuck in my head for a good few weeks. I shot him 6 times! I've shot him 6 times! Over and over, and this figure accurately represents that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gunshot wounds here in Michael, and they look great. They do look like accurate gunshot wounds, so I'm really happy with that. The boiler suit does look great. The paint applications really gives it depth. We've got all the crinkles in that as well, so yeah, NECA have blown it out the park with this figure. And this is the hands he's got in at the moment, so definitely shove a knife or something in this one. And he's got a kind of more relaxed hand here. Got Michael's boots, and if you watched my NECA Ultimate Jason Voorhees Freddy vs Jason figure review, I'm glad to say this Michael Myers does not have platforms like Jason sports on that figure. If you haven't seen that review, just make sure to hop over to that video after you've finished watching this one. Look at these gunshot wounds at the back. That is really cool. You can see the bullets have went all the way through, and the detail is just fantastic. The back of the hair as well. So that is Michael Myers from Halloween 2, and I just want to do a quick comparison here with Michael Myers from Rob Zombie's Halloween remake. So that's him standing kind of directly next to Michael from Halloween 2 here, and we can see this guy's a lot taller, and I do believe that's correct. I think the actor who portrayed Michael in the remake was very tall, so that should be quite accurate. I'll move him forward here so we can see a bit better. This figure is awesome. I do really like the Rob Zombie remake. I'm a massive fan of Rob Zombie, love his music, love his films. As you can expect with Rob Zombie, the Halloween remake is brutal. If you're not really a fan of dark films or really brutal violence, then I'd maybe give the remake a miss, but nonetheless it is a great film. And this figure captures the brutality so well with all the blood on his hands. I mean, they are just blood soaked, blood all over the boiler suit. As you can see, it's a totally different colour to this original. The mask is great with all the weathering and things there. So this is a great figure. It came out, I think, 2009, so it is really old now. And the articulation, I mean, is pretty much non-existent, but to have this guy out on display is awesome. I really like this figure. And here is Michael next to Jason. I mean, these are just two horror icons, or slasher icons if you want to get more into the detail. These two look great together. This is the part 4 Jason. Nice bloody machete, blood all over the costume. And I would love to see these two in a film together, but I think the time has passed now. We had Jason versus Freddy, and it was fun. That was a good fun film. I think if these two were to be in a film together, it would have to be a bit more serious, a bit more into the nitty gritty. But I mean, slashers are always fun, so it'd have to be fun as well. But seeing these two guys next to each other is just a great image. And yeah, once again, with this figure, NECA have smashed it. Just such great detail. Once again, this Jason isn't sporting any platforms, so that's always good to see. Yeah, cool figure. So I just want to run over the articulation on this Michael figure. Probably will be a bit stiff due to him just coming out the box, but let's see. So he doesn't look up too much. Looks down a wee bit. It's a decent amount, I think, to get this guy posed. You can look left and you can look right. The wee boiler suit's kind of restricting him here, but good range of head movement, especially for Michael here. The arms you can move out about that much. You can move in about that much. You can move it all the way back and move it all the way forward as well. He's got a wee single joint at the elbow here, so you can get his arm, actually move his arm quite far in there, just like that. And you can move it out and you can move his wrist round as well. Same motion in this arm. He's not got any articulation going on here, but you can move his leg really far out. I mean, Michael can give a good karate kick right there. Can move out about a right angle outwards, and you can move it back about that much, and then you can also get his leg moving, or his knee even moving right back like that, and then his foot will move a wee bit, moves forward a wee bit, back a wee bit, and then you've got ankle pivot, and of course it's the same on this leg here. So there we go, that is about it for this NECA Michael Myers Halloween 2 movie figure. I'm really happy with it, as I am with all NECA figures. They really put a great amount of detail into the pieces, and you can't complain. Great amount of accessories, really good relating to the figure in the movie. And the main thing I like with the figure is just the level of detail. It just captures the character so well. And if you're thinking about picking this guy up, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you're a fan of the Halloween movies or a fan of Michael Myers. This figure is fantastic. That is about it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for future reviews. Hopefully they'll release some new Michael Myers figures soon, and you bet I'll pick them up and put them up on this channel. As I said, I've got that 2018 Halloween figure that I can definitely do a review on. So please subscribe for more horror figures, hit that like button, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop later. Cheers.